Hey guys, so today's Tuesday. Oh, there goes the rooster again. Okay, whoever said that roosters only like scream or call or whatever at like sunrise, liars. Oh my goodness, that rooster all day, every day. And it's not just that one either. There's two of them. So then when that one takes a break, the other one starts. Oh, I guess, the more you know. I guess, I was like, I've been lied to my entire life. I thought they only went off at sunrise. But nope, 2 a.m., 4 a.m., 10 p.m., literally all day long, 4 p.m. Ugh. But, yeah. I guess I'm learning new things, every year that I'm on this earth. Anywho, that's beside the point. So, yeah, if you hear the roosters going off at all hours of the day on my videos, it's because they're going off at all hours of the day. So, yeah. So, so I had that CO2 fractional laser done on a couple of my scars. They seem to be fine. It's been a few days. I would have expected to peel, but I didn't have any peeling that I noticed. So I'm feeling fine. I'm supposed to start using this cream, and I've gone to 3 pharmacies and they did not have it. So I need to go and track it down today, so I can, start using it on time. I'm if I paid the money, I want to make sure that I'm doing everything by the book. So I need to go pick up, called Triluma. I don't know. I have a script for it. I guess you need a prescription, so he wrote me a prescription for it. So I'll go pick that up. So yeah, I'll keep you guys posted on that, like I said, but that's just the next step. I haven't noticed any peeling. It's been a few days. I haven't gotten the cream yet. I need to get the cream. Wonder if I can get more than one, because I feel like I'm gonna need another bottle for the next session, because I told you guys I have the next session at the beginning of March. Yeah, toward the beginning of March. But yeah, so that's really all that there is to update on that. Everything else is going fine. I haven't really been doing much other than just going out, walking around, and enjoying the weather, reading a book, listening to podcasts, the normal stuff. I am trying, I went ahead and I had Valentine's Day. That was kind of a bust. Had my reservation, got there and everything. It was fine, but I don't know. I feel when you have Valentine's Day and it's not super romantic or anything, it's just it's just another dinner. There's nothing special about this. But it's fine. It is what it is. My friend brought over more alcohol. I don't know why. They're well, I know why. It's because so everyone's tequila or mezcal. And I'm just tequila. I don't like mezcal. Oh, well, correction. I don't. So, if I have to have a drink that has tequila or mezcal base, I'm gonna always choose tequila. If I have to have a shot, I'm going to choose tequila. Because mezcal, you normally, sip on it. It's a sipping type of thing. And I just like the taste of tequila more than I like the taste of mezcal. So I think that's why everyone's just try this, try this, try this. Maybe you'll like this one. So my friend brought me, it's mezcal that has cacao infused mezcal. And so he bought, it's a big bottle, and I'm just but I don't, and I was I don't really like mezcal, but I'll give it a shot, because I always try new things, and I had never had that before or seen it, so I was okay. And it's strong, it's quite bitter, I was like, well, maybe if I put like in coffee with some like sweetener and stuff, like, because again, like when I went to the tequila tour, like I got that tequila that was like subordinate, like of coffee, like I'm doing Spanglish again, sorry, like coffee flavored. And I really enjoyed that in my afternoon coffees after work before I went like on my walks and things. But I just, so he's like, oh, like, here's like a mezcal version. It's not sweet. It's not, I was just like, oh, it's like super strong. And I was like, and he's like, oh, like, you know, just have like what you want of it. And then like, if you, like, you know, whatever you don't finish before you leave, like, you can just drop the bottle back off. And I was like, okay, good. I was like, but I'm not gonna say no. Like, it's like, I don't know. Me saying no in general is just never like a thing that I do. So it's like, okay, like I'll give it a shot. But yeah, I'm like, oh, I definitely prefer tequila over mezcal. Sorry, I do like the crema de mezcals. I did learn that much. Like, I like those, but I don't like just straight mezcal. Like just sipping on it, I don't like the taste. Like, I'm a shots type of girl. I just want to throw it back and be done. But, so yeah. If it comes down to tequila or mezcal, I'm going to go for tequila, please. Thank you very much. But again, I'm not a big drinker. Like, you know, in college, don't get me wrong, like, I can party with the best of them. But, like, I'm a grown-up now. Like, but I also don't like wine either. Like, I like sweet wine. So, like, Moscato, if I'm having, like, a white wine, or, like, a Lambrusco, or maybe, like, a rosé. Like, it's, like, sweet. Like, I like those ones. So, and I don't enjoy beer. So, yeah, just me with alcohol in general, just, I don't really do much of it, to be honest, anymore. And I think it's because, like, when I met them, you know, I was, you know, partying a lot more and things, and it's just like, oh, like, kind of grown out of it, I guess. But also, that also helps with, you know, weight loss, because I'm no longer drinking those calories, you know, because then, you know, if you're not doing shots, then you're doing mixed drinks, and that has more calories. So, like, I'm just like, oh, like, I don't know, I'm just not finding as much, like, enjoyment out of drinking. Maybe that's just with, you know, with age comes wisdom, and the wanting to not drink as much as you used to drink. I think it's also because, like, I'm just like, oh, like, you know, I want to be able to, like, get up and, like, spring out of bed and not just be, like, groggy or sleeping in on the weekends. Like, I want to go do things. So I'm like, oh, like, I actually want to go out and, like, not be struggling to get out of the house on Saturday morning, because I spent Friday morning, like, Friday night all, like, out until, like, the wee hours, and, you know, technically you're not getting home till Saturday morning. So I'm just like, okay, like, maybe I'm just, like, over that. And that's okay. But, yeah, right now, like, I'm like, oh, like, in a couple weeks we're gonna go hang out, do another barbecue at my friend's place. So it'll be, you know, fun. They'll drink till their heart's content. And, yeah, I'll maybe have a couple drinks of something, but nothing like I used to. But, yeah, that's just gonna be here a few more weeks, because there's one of our friends had a birthday last week, but he couldn't get off work, and then so we're gonna celebrate his birthday and another friend's birthday at the end of the month. So we're just gonna put them all together because that just makes more sense. And just like we did for the January birthdays, just do them all together. But yeah, so that's my little weekly update, I guess. Like I said, I've just been walking around. I did go back to the Santo Domingo church, because I was like, you know, like, there's that new statue that I posted about last video. But there's actually a series of statues. I just didn't realize until I walked around the building, because I was on that pedestrian pathway. But there's more statues. I just didn't have my camera with me. And my phone is terrible quality, I know. So since I didn't have my camera on me, I was like, oh, I need to go back and, like, look at all of the statues around the building. But it was just the one that I had been walking past, and it was so big that I took notice. When I went and I was walking down the other side, I was like, oh, there's, like, smaller ones on this side. But, you know, they were kind of, like, pushed back a little bit off the way. So I was like, oh, I just didn't notice them because I just wasn't walking in that direction. But now I know they're there, so now I'm like, okay, like I think it's like an art installation, so it's probably not. I don't know how long it's gonna be there for, so I really want to go ahead and get my camera, and get back down there so I can like show you guys the rest of the statues that were around Santo Domingo currently. Like it's been a while now, but like I said, I don't go down there very often. It just takes a while for me to walk down there, so I just don't go down there very often, but I'll go ahead and go do it. So hopefully it's still there. It was there like when I went down. It's when I was going for like the pharmacy over the weekend, so it should still be there, I would hope. I guess we'll see. Not going today. I gotta do work and other things today, but besides that, I have it on my to-do list. I don't want to wait too long, so maybe this weekend or something. Just in case it is only temporary. There was also one in Llano. There's Llano Park, and they had like one of those big statues of the women in like the like colorful dresses. So I'll pop that up somewhere, probably on the screen right now, because I did take a picture of that when I was down walking over there. Again, I was just looking for a pharmacy at that point, but while I was there, why not, right? But yeah, haven't really stepped on the scale. Like, I knew I was up to like 156 last week, probably due to like inflammation and stuff. And I think I haven't stepped on the scale since then. I don't intend to step on the scale at all. Yeah, I don't intend to step on the scale until like March. Because I'm doing the butts and guts stuff, and I was like, oh, I don't want to like heavily focus on the scale, and I feel like I'm not obsessing over it, but it's more than just being conscious of it. Like, I don't like when it impacts how I feel throughout the day. Like, oh, this is a terrible weigh-in. Now, like, I feel crappy all day because I didn't have a good weigh-in. And I don't like that feeling. So that's why I'm like, I used to do daily weigh-ins, and, you know, when the weigh-in is good, the day is good. When the weigh-in's not good, then the day isn't good. And I don't like attaching that, like, my feelings to the weight. I don't like that attachment. Especially because, like, you know, there's ebbs and flows, like ups and downs throughout the month anyways, like, and some of it is, you know, not really within people's control, you know, hormones, things like that, so it's like, it just kind of sucks. So I'm like trying to be like, okay, like, you know, which is why I was trying to do like once a week, but then when I was like, ooh, weighing Wednesdays, and like, you know, then some Sundays would slip in there, you know, being like, oh, well, like, just in case hormones mess up, like, I don't want to. And then it was like a slippery slope where then it became back to being like every morning. And then I don't like that. And I keep telling myself, I don't like that. And then I try to change it. And then I go back to the habit of daily weighing. And I think I would rather just weigh in like once every other week or like once a month. But then in my mind, I'm like, but then like, what if you don't make progress? Or like, what if you start backtracking and then you're not seeing the backtracking? I don't know, how often do you guys weigh in? I just feel like mentally, like, daily weigh-ins are not good for me. But I feel like if I don't do daily weigh-ins, then I could miss, like, key indicators of, like me slipping back into bad habits or picking up bad habits and then gaining, like, 5 to 10 pounds and being like, what just happened? And then not being able to specifically be like, this is what happened. I don't know. Yeah, how often do you guys weigh in? And what's your reasoning behind how often you weigh in? Because maybe I'm overthinking it. Maybe I am. But anywho, yeah, I'm gonna I'll update you guys probably on March, because I'm going to like do my measurements and do a weigh-in March, and then see if doing butts and guts plus, trying to get more active again makes any type of difference. I would hope so, but I mean, you never know. Like I said, I'm not like unhappy in my body. I just think that there are, improvements, little progress, little by little. I'm not trying to do anything extreme quickly. I know it takes time to build muscle. I know it takes time to recomp. I know it takes time, but I'm impatient. But yeah, there's my little update for today. I will see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.